After a 4-game West road trip, the Magic are back with vengeance after they take down the Los Angeles Lakers 120-101 in a rematch of a game that we just saw 5 days ago where the Lakers were able to steal a close game versus the Magic. Even going into the game shorthanded tonight, they come out with vengeance. As for arena atmosphere, impressively enough today, it still wasn't like, fully in our favor, but it was very much improvement. We had the Magic fans were very vocal. Now, obviously, it isn't that hard when your team is down 20, but we definitely brought the energy tonight, and it showed. Both teams going into this game shorthanded. Today, we were missing Markelle Fultz, Gary Harris, Wendell Carter Jr., who we found out was going to have surgery and will be reevaluated in 3 weeks. So already this team is taking some major hits, losing 2 of their starters. But tonight we saw Anthony Black come in and take the starting point guard duties over, and then Goga Batadze come in and taking over starting center duties. And we looked good. I think we looked very impressive for just the lack of player personnel we were missing. And initially when I saw Goga and Anthony in the starting lineup, I kind of figured like, okay, the bench unit rolls, and I think they just wanted to keep it together. So I kind of figured that they would play, obviously, but I figured that maybe Cole Anthony and Mo Wagner would actually get the majority of the run throughout the game. And looking at it, it wasn't the case. Anthony Black played 30 minutes tonight. That's what, 7 minutes more than Cole. Goga plays 25. That's 7 minutes more than Mo. And man, I'm not gonna lie, I went into this game nervous. We're missing 2 starters. It's obviously a big deal, and I feel really good now going in, going through the stretch coming up. I know Markelle isn't out for extended period of time. He was actually a game time decision for today, but we do know that Wendell is going to be probably at least a month. I was especially worried about the matchup going into the game versus Anthony Davis. I even mentioned that in my video before, but Goga today, 25 minutes, 10 points, 10 rebounds, and an impressive 5 blocks. I'm pretty sure he even started off the game with the first possession blocking Anthony Davis, and right away, like, I just had a big smile on my face, like, okay, maybe we can work with this. And then of course we had Anthony Black stepping into his first official NBA start, and I think we can confirm that that man is absolutely fearless. Absolutely amazing today. Came in first start versus a Lakers team with big stars, big names, a lot of eyes watching, obviously. And he came in and he did exactly what he needed to do. He played amazing defense, played 30 minutes, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal. Was even 2 of 3 from threes. Something I'm pretty sure we haven't seen him do up until this point. Even I know we saw one in summer league, but I don't think we've seen him hit a 3 since preseason and on. So coming in tonight when we needed the most, he provides some spacing, both threes coming from the corner. But yeah, man, talking about knowing when to step up in his player role, even going out and giving us a team high plus 32. And I'm not gonna lie, looking at the starting unit, like plus 32, plus 26, plus 27, plus 23, and then once again another impressive showing from our bench unit, which stayed relatively the same with these injuries. Like I said, Cole Anthony tonight, 14 points, 5 rebounds. Mo, 13 points, 8 rebounds, and even Joe Ingles with 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. And I've had my gripes with Joe in the past games, but I think he played really good tonight. I think we were able to really get to see the full feel of the Joe Ingles skill set here. He was able to knock down a couple of threes, but most importantly to me, I think the passing and the playmaking was the biggest bright spot today. Once again, only 3 assists, but I really think he came in and kind of, just did a good job of keeping the offense flowing, playmaking for our guys when, maybe Anthony Black was out or Paolo Banchero was out, who, was primarily the ball handler today. But yeah, I still didn't get my wish of some, real rotational jet minutes yet, but can't complain because Joe Ingles, like I said, I think he played good today. Funny enough, we actually were able to see some Jet tonight. Just wanted to point it out. It's just a lot nicer of a feeling to watch, guys like that when you're the one up 20 and not the one down 20. And then before I get into the big guys, obviously I want to give a shout out to Jalen because, he never really stands out in the box score, as we know, but he just does what he does every game, and he plays his role to perfection. And yeah, just another great performance tonight. 9 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, a block and a steal, plus 26. And then once again, the best young duo in this league provides once again, combining for 51 points tonight. Franz Wagner tonight, 26 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, along with the block and a steal. I will say he took a lot of shots tonight. I mean, the efficiency wasn't the greatest, 42% on the night. He did mention that he recognizes that he took a lot of shots and a lot of bad shots in his opinion. So I do think we see him cleaning it up a little bit, but it isn't like the worst thing in the world. He did provide 26 points with it. Obviously, if he took 28 shots and only had, 14, 15 points, it would be an issue. But yeah, he did take 13 more shots than his co-star tonight, Paolo Banchero, who was absolutely amazing. After breaking his slump in the previous game versus Utah, he comes back tonight, elevated again. 25 points, 7 rebounds, and a career high 10 assists. 60% from the field, and even an impressive 2 of 4 from 3, so 50% there. And he even joked about this himself, but he said I finally got that good game against Braun. We obviously know in the previous matchups, 2 I believe versus LeBron in his career, it has not been great games. I actually think that first game in his rookie year versus LeBron in Orlando, I believe, that maybe one of his worst games of his career. And then obviously he backed it up last week with an improvement, but still not up to his standard. So it's nice to see that he came out tonight. He don't care who's in front of him. He went right at AD. He went right at LeBron. He even crossed him over. I think you've all seen it by now. But yeah, absolutely amazing tonight. I will say I'm impressed because early in the game he did see the jump shot falling. I think the 2 threes were in that same quarter early on. A lot of guys could have seen the shot fall and then just kept going with it, but he kept it different. He constantly was putting his head down and driving, and it obviously had great success, and even went and worked in the mid-range. But it's just nice seeing that he didn't see the the 3 fall and kind of just lean back on it and see how much he can get out of it. And he kind of just said all right, but I'm just gonna keep playing my game and doing what I do best, where I'm the most efficient, and just put my head down and drive and get the bucket or either get to the free throw line. But yeah, this one, it felt good. Now we are still back in Orlando for the next game. We played Dallas, I believe, on Monday, so hopefully they are a better team. So hopefully we can continue this momentum and energy, and we are undefeated at home right now, so let's bring it into Monday. It should be a fun matchup. Dallas is primarily ran by 2 guards, so I am excited to see the matchup of Jalen Suggs on Luka or Kyrie. Anthony Black I think would be perfect for Luka. Obviously nobody can really guard him, but I think Anthony Black can give him a good run for his money. Markel we may see back in the rotation, so we'll have to keep an eye out on that. I'm not too sure what Gary's situation is right now. I don't know what his timetable is. I know it's a groin strain, so those can linger, so we're gonna keep an eye out on that. Hopefully we will see him back here pretty soon. The spacing is much needed. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna wrap it up here. This may be a short one. I really don't know until I edit it. I got home a little later. The Magic won. We just, let's just celebrate, talk about the win, talk about what we like to see. But yeah, on that note, let me know in comments down below. How are you feeling after this win? How are you feeling going into this next week? We have our game versus Dallas, and then we have our game in Mexico City, I believe, versus the Atlanta Hawks. So that should be fun, even though that is technically one of our home games, so we got robbed of a home game. So let me know how you're feeling about that, and if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe. And on that note, I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.